Before I begin, I'd like to thank a few people. First off, my mom for buying half of my hair care products, and my dad for just like taking pictures or videos of my hair. I wouldn't have been able to do it without either of them. I'd also like to thank my dad for helping me with camcorders and technological stuff, even though I'm just using my phone, so I feel bad. I made him do a bunch of work for nothing. He was super helpful regardless. I'd like to thank my good friend Isabella and my good friend Josh for helping me with advice, inspiration, just helping me with the logistics, supporting me. I'd also like to thank Organically Anna for kind of pushing me in this direction indirectly. I followed her a couple of years ago just to get some ideas as to the do's and don'ts of hair and what you should do, and I follow her on Instagram and YouTube. I'll put her links for both down below. Please go check her out. I highly recommend her videos. Her videos are super helpful. They're honest. She recommends a lot of good products and companies. She really does recommend a lot of cost-effective, reasonably priced stuff. The companies are the Innate Life, the Hair Routine, Beautifly, and Aqua Blue, so I'll put all the links for those down below as well. The ones that I'm going to try are actually the shampoo and conditioners by Calia. I'll also put the link down below as well, and I'll let you know my personal experience with any and all of those products. I would also like to thank my good friends Elise and Nate for their help, support, and just always being there for me when I've, fell down. But they've definitely helped me to kind of like persevere and get through it. So thank you so much, everyone. Love you. Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about protective hairstyles. The only reason why protective hairstyles are so great is because they protect your hair if they are too tight. If hairstyles, just in general, any kind of hairstyle, are too tight, then they're not going to be as protective. They're going to be uncomfortable. They're going to create tension and just constant pulling and tugging on your hair regardless of the hairstyle and what bun or ponytail you have it in. It's not going to be good for you or your hair in the long run. Now, it's not like if you do this constantly for years, it's like be all end all kind of thing. It's more just like it's better if you don't. I used to wear tight hairstyles all of the time, got headaches, hair loss. I shed a lot, which is half the reason why people compared me to a cat. And that's not good. I like being compared to a cat. I'm talking about the shedding thing. When you shed a lot because of tight hair anything, then that's a bad sign. This is the best way and the cheapest way that I know how to protect my hair from split ends, cold, prevent frizz, minimize breakage. Protective hairstyles are really just like the holy grail for keeping your hair safe. First one I'm going to show you is called the Nautilus bun. I love this hairstyle and this bun because it's great, very quick for any time you need your hair to be up and out of your face in a second. So what I do is get it into a sort of nice high ponytail. You can do it lower, medium level ponytail. It's up to you. So I'm going to twist so you can see. I put my hand face down under the ponytail, and then what I do is twist, and now I'm going to twist back around so you can see. So right now I've twisted. You can see here that it's a little spiral, and now I'm going to twist around what's left, the ends of my hair. And then until the ends are neatly tucked away here. You don't have to tuck them. If you want to, you can. And then, so right now I have my fingers, the rest of the 4 fingers, inside the loop. Now, you can put 2 fingers, you can put 3 fingers. It just depends on how wide you want or how big you want the loop. And then what I do is I kind of tuck the rest of the bun, what I've turned into like a little ball, and I tuck the rest of the bun in it. So this is kind of loose, but if you want to tighten it, then you can put hair sticks in. These are just chopsticks. These are just chopsticks that I stole from my parents, and I thought it would be in the spirit of Chinese New Year and me being Chinese. I thought I would put on this somewhat Asian looking shirt, hence my, you know, bowing in the beginning. But I really like this because I don't need any hair ties. Super protective, really great on the go. It's super professional, and your hair doesn't look super skinny and tiny like you see in those like Instagram posts where the bun is super perfect and spherical and it's huge, and then whenever you try to do it yourself, it's like this thin. So I'm basically just using my own hair as a scrunchie. And now it's relatively, you know, sturdy. It's gonna take some time for you to get a hang of this. For me, it took at least 2 days and about 100 tries to get it right. It works for almost any hair, even like short hair, long hair. It's really just up to that person. The next one I'm going to be showing you is the Nautilus bun, but the knot version. So KNOT version. And the reason I say this is because you actually kind of tie your hair like a knot. So this, I don't know if anyone else has come up with this, but I myself just playing around with the Nautilus bun, the original one, just, you know, started messing with it and exploring different ways. So again, I do the same thing where I put my hair in a relatively, you know, tight or high ponytail. Again, it can be low ponytail or medium, you know, length ponytail. I personally like high ponytails. Again, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put the hair over my hand. We're gonna twist again, twist. So the only difference here is that, so we still have the little loop. So the difference here is that we're gonna twist only once. So you're gonna twist, and then see where my fingers are? I'm gonna bring the ends here through the loop, and then see how we have like, I look like Bam Bam now, but we're gonna have this little bit here, and then so what I'm doing is I'm actually like, you know, pulling on this so I can get the rest of the bun in, because I do mine pretty, like, relatively tightly. And then what I like about this is depending on how long your hair is or how short it, and just also the texture. If your hair is super silky, and fine, then it's probably going to come out a little more like mine. Like I have to sometimes redo this bun at least 5 times for it to stay. It's more just like getting the hang of the hairstyle, and it's getting hang of, you know, just like what fits you. So this is what fits me. What I like is I can tug on it a little, and I'm not damaging the hair. I'm just giving it a little tug, and then I get to wrap it around, make it even tighter if I really want to. I just tucked the ends inside right here in this sort of like little opening, so underneath. So here, again, it's a little loose because my hair is super silky and fine. But again, if you want to make it tighter, then you can put in hair sticks or chopsticks. I use chopsticks right now, so it's pretty tight. Just that made it pretty tight, or, you know, you can add 2, make it super tight. These buns, both the Nautilus bun and the Nautilus knot bun, I wear these 90% of the time, regardless of whether it's out in the cold, summer, just hanging around the house. It's nice, professional. And what's nice is like this, so if things do come undone, like this little piece did right here, then you can either bobby pin it or just tuck it under. So what I did was I just tucked it right under. And now it looks neat and nice, and you're not going to get some kind of like tiny bun where you're, you know, like your hair is like, you know, pulling your eyes back like this or something. Like, it's relatively sturdy, and has to be my favorite. It's what's protective about it is that your ends, which are the most susceptible, where it gets vulnerable to breakage and split ends, are tucked away. That's, I think, one of my favorite things about buns just in general, are that they are tucked away and they're not bearing the full brunt of the cold, wind, rain, etc. If you found this video helpful or you want to see more, please comment down below, and please like. If you want to see more content, please subscribe. Any and all feedback would be so helpful and so appreciated. Until the next video, take care. Goodbye. Thank you.